but they're finding a way to get victories as they're making this new offense work.
Right.
And I think that's the thing to be most excited about if you're John Harbaugh.
That's right.
Because that win over the Bengals from Sunday, that may be the difference between winning the division and second place.
Right.
It could be the difference between getting into the
2
playoffs
seed.
or not getting in at all.
Yeah.
That one win that will be months in the rearview mirror.
Right.
And their team will be much different when the dust settles on the season. But that September 17 victory could be the thing that makes the difference.
Yeah, I mean, defense for second week in a row was damn good. This week, the offense came to the party a little bit. And we saw typical Ravens running the football, Gus Edwards gashing them. They had a good day on the ground. And then we saw the drop-back pass offense become a real thing. I mean, Lamar Jackson, to what John Harbaugh's saying there, they just made some big plays and some big throws and some big moments. It was a weird game, right? The Bengals offense struggled mightily again. I mean, they're just too talented to be doing what they're doing right now. They frustrate me that way. And you know my take on that they're a little too basic and they a little too much worry about the Jimmy. They rely on the Jimmies and the Joes, and there's just not enough, like we talk about.
You had it diagnosed. It's all slants. It's all
just
it's
too
all
basic.
Yeah,
it's all two things.
You knew exactly. They're showing the replay of the interception in the end zone. You said, let me guess. In route, in route,
exactly, right. And the Ravens knew that too. But there we were. You're going, the Ravens are dominating the game, and they're up 13-10 because there was a punt return where there was a penalty thrown, and they just magically picked it up all of a sudden and said it wasn't a block in the back.
There is no foul on the play, even
yesterday, actually, where there was a foul, and you were like, wait, they're just going to pick it up? And then, so they let them hang around for a little bit, but I do think the big point was that interception there. It's 13-10, and you're going, wait, are the Bengals going to go down here and take the lead in a game they've been dominated to this point? Backside safety, Geno Stone makes the play here. I don't know why he didn't cut back and run for a touchdown right there. I mean, but great job by him. And Burrow not seeing the backside safety. Well, the Bengals offense is rusty right now. They look like it. And Joe Burrow looks like a guy that hasn't played or practiced a ton throughout the summer. But, yeah, big-time moment. Lamar looked really good. He made some great throws. We saw Zay Flowers. We saw the run game. The defense, typical Ravens, and good win for them on the road.
And the problem for the Bengals is they opened with a couple of division rivals.
That's
so
right.
They've lost to the Browns. They've lost to the Ravens. Here's Joe Burrow on the Cincinnati Bengals 0-2 start to the 2023 season.
Obviously, you don't want to start 0-2. It's not what we were planning on, not what you want to do at all. But, we're going to bounce back. That's what we do. That's all there is to it. When your quarterback misses camp, it's tough to start fast. It's not an ideal situation.
What do you say there? It's tough to start fast. Why?
When your quarterback misses camp.
Oh, yeah.
Because he did.
That's right.
And
we've
seen
very
that
self-aware.
Every year. 2021, he was coming off the torn ACL. Last year, he had the appendectomy, and they started slowly. They went 0-2. And then this year, they're again 0-2 after he missed most of camp with the calf injury. He aggravated it. I saw Jack Collinsworth tweet that Burrow struggled to walk to the middle of the field to shake Lamar Jackson's hand. I didn't see that.
I did too. I saw it a little.
We saw the massage gun on the calf.
Right.
And tried to find out some more last night. You know, a lot of times what happens after these guys lose a game, they don't talk to anybody about anything. So nobody really knows what he's dealing with. And they're not going to know until he goes in to the training room and they take a look at it. But that's the problem.
This is what you talked about all year. You said it right away.
Even when you think it's healed, it's not, because you are going to apply a force to your body that is more extreme than what you ordinarily do in the throes of a game, and it's going to pull again, and there's going to be something else again. And he's going to be dealing with this the rest of the season because he's not going to – what are they going to do? He's got another game. There's another train coming down the tracks, and then another one after that. Is he going to stand down for Jake Browning? So I don't know what this means for the Bengals, but 0-2 is bad enough. You throw the calf on top of it, and who knows where it goes from here for Joe Burrow. At least he got paid.
Well, yeah.
But you're eventually going to have Bengals fans saying we shouldn't have paid him.
It's going into the thing where it's like, it's not his calf. There's something else there that's the problem. And the calf's having to do too much. And then you pulled the calf muscle and you re-aggravate it. why would you stick something in there to go and break it down more, right? That's where the NFL is off base with some of their rehab stuff. They really are. But that's a story for another day. They're too talented on offense to, 41 times, 222 yards. We know that. I know they're going to get it together because, Zach Taylor, he is a good coach. He coaches them tough, and they're detailed and good in what they do. And like we said last week, they're one of those teams that once they get a few games of being able to evaluate you, then they start to go, wait, we can formulate a plan. Even though I go, still, it's a little simple. Like we've talked about, they run the right plays into the right looks, and then he's amazing, and the players are amazing off that. But the story of the day still is Lamar Jackson and the fact that, hey, he got paid, and he delivered yesterday in a big way. I mean, one right after the interception, right? I mean, we saw a big play there, but this is pinpoint passing, arm looks good, comfortable in the pocket. This was the one. After the interception, in the pocket from his own 30 all the way down to the other 10 on just kind of a rope to Zay Flowers. And then we saw some Lamar magic where he got out of jam a few times. And here, this was the game closer. I mean, it really was. It was 3rd and 3, and you're going, man, are they going to give the ball back to the Bengals and let them go down here and let Joe Burrow be clutch? His legs got him out of a jam a few times. He looked really good yesterday. A lot more comfortable than he did in week 1. And I think that's encouraging for Todd Monken, the Ravens, the fans, everybody.
A couple of interesting games coming up for the Ravens after their 2-0 start. They've got the Colts coming back to the town from which they snuck out in the night. And then the Ravens the next week go back to the town they left when they were the Browns in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's the next 2 games. Colts come back to town, Ravens go back to Cleveland, and we'll see if they can start 4-0 and continue this early season track. One last note before we go to break. I don't peek ahead in the schedule a whole lot because I like focusing on what's going on now. Next Monday night, Super Bowl 56 rematch, Rams at Bengals.
Ooh.
It's got a different vibe now.
It definitely
does. We got some urgency for the Bengals. We got the Rams looking better than we thought they would.
For sure.
All of a sudden, that's why.
2 coaches that know each other. That's one
to look forward to next Monday night.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.